Do you?
On which one?
Everything.
People can see me on everything. Please subscribe to my channel with the little blue hashtag. Just kidding, I don't have one of those. I'm not pretty enough. But nope, my name is Tara Lipsinki. We will be doing Drag Story Hour for the next 4 hours, all virtual. There are no children here at the present time, so please do not threaten violence against me. It is all online, and it's all for a good time to read books. Some of these books have now been federally banned by the lovely Department of Defense and the Department of Education, and some of them were featured in Supreme Court cases. So we're just going to be having a gay old time reading some books. So once I get the go-ahead from our lovely producer Burns, I will start reading. So, yeah. But a little bit about us. This is being filmed live at Mosaics in American Fork, Utah, our community center. This is a fundraiser every single month, so please, if you're watching on TikTok, send us the gifts. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere, please consider giving us PayPal donations, Venmo donations. It helps us out a lot to provide all the resources we do here, which we may be going on a little tour later as we take a couple breaks, because 4 hours of reading is a lot. So yeah, we're here, we're queer, and I think we're ready, speaking of queer, to start with our first book. In the comments, please let me know if you're ready. Is anyone watching?
Oh yeah,
we have people watching. Please send the hearts, send the gifts, let me know you're ready, because the first book we are reading, I tried to do that totally blind, by the way, and almost grabbed the wrong one, is a book that we have had so many copies of, and we have given out over 900 copies of this book at different events and our tabling throughout the valley and the Intermountain West, in Wyoming, in Idaho, and other places. It is one of our favorites here, and I say that because it is a great book, but also because I have made people move these books around our store so many times, and it is heavy. But everyone, we will be starting with the ABCs of queer history. We're gonna get smart. And yeah, it is written by Dr. Seema Yasmin, and it is the ABCs of queer history. Are y'all ready? Then let's dive right in. A is for abundant, because we are many. Our histories show we are diverse and plenty. From north and south, from here and there, queer people and queer stories are everywhere. A is for always, for we are not new. We have been here forever since the sky has been blue. We hail from queer ancestors. We were here long ago. We continue our journey, our legacy, we grow. You might be an ally, a friend who insists that every human has the right to exist. Let's pass on the word, keep our stories alive, and make sure that queer history like us will survive. Look at all those queer icons just chilling on the world with all of the flags as well. And now we're going to learn about them. But first we have to learn about the letter B. B is for belonging, feeling safe without fear in a world that reminds us we're beloved and dear. Being accepted as is for all that we are makes us bold and empowered. We sparkle like stars. B is for beautiful words on the page that speak for our love, our ideas, our rage. There's power in words, in poems and songs. We find solace in books, like this one, that make us feel strong. When we write down our stories, when we tell them out loud, we invite you to share in what makes us feel proud. Like Janet Mock said, spread the word, tell these facts, because sharing queer history is a radical act. It might take some courage, it might take some heart, but sharing our lives is a beautiful art. In the words of Bayard Rustin, be fearless, be you, live your life to the fullest, to your own heart, be true. Do we all love this little mural at the bottom of we all belong and love rules? Here at Mosaics, everyone belongs as long as you are not someone mean. We don't like meanies here. C is for celebrate. Won't you sing a song with me? I can love who I love. I am free to be me. My favorite part of this page, who loves dogs? Especially wiener dogs. They're my favorite. Them and pugs. D is for daring, being authentic and free. Delight in your life, say, there's no one like me. To be your full self, don't hide, look within. Love all that you are, feel at home in your skin. Dance through the house, on the stage, through the streets. Be inspired by queer artists you will now meet. There's Josephine Baker, who shimmied and twirled. Breaking down barriers, she danced through the world. Clara Smith sang songs of struggle and cheer, showing the crowd through the pain, we're still here. They were bisexual women who expressed life through art. They demonstrated courage and danced into our hearts. Don't forget Chella Man, a dynamic pioneer, fearless in his truth as Asian, deaf, and queer. An actor, an activist, an artist, a star. Like Chella, dream big. Be all that you are. Yes, we have Miss Josephine Baker over here. We have Chella painting. So beautiful seeing so many amazing queer people. E is for equality, meaning each person on earth should feel cared for and honored beginning at birth. We're fighting for fairness, and it's been a long fight. Queer people, like all, deserve equal rights. E is for everyone. Leave no person behind. Open your heart, respect, and be kind. Pronouns and identities are nothing to fear. They are letters and words that make ourselves clear. Look at that lovely chorus of people with their LGBTQIA+, and all of their signs, their pronouns. It's not that scary, is it? I don't know what all these old people are so scared of. F is for family, both chosen and born, who love and embrace us. Our band can't be torn. The families we make or grow into at last guide us as we travel down life's many paths. It's not always been easy to see where we belong when the world seems designed for just one kind of song. But when we find family who love us from head to toe, the whole world opens up. Love and acceptance, we'll know. Sometimes our friends offer strength and support, like fantastic poets Pat Parker and Andre Lorde. They wrote each other letters to cheer and uplift because friendship is a blessing, a beautiful gift. F is for fluid, because we change with time. We don't have to pick labels. You can fluctuate with the tides. Move freely through life, explore all you can be. No one to hold back, flow like the sea. Who all loves their families, chosen or otherwise? I know I do. I love my sportsman at heart and inspiration to many. He inspired millions by speaking out bravely. Now, isn't that a little like sides of the spectrum? You have a congresswoman and a professional athlete. You can be anywhere you want in that spectrum, my friends. Just be you. H is for hope. As Harvey Milk said, hope will never be silent. Like fire, it must be fed. As an activist and leader for human rights, Harvey was a politician, not scared of a fight. Though the hurdles were many, he strove for justice and supported a bill to outlaw prejudice. Yes. And that's always hard, especially in times like this, to remember that hope will never be silent. If you ever need to remember something, remember that, kiddos. And also remember, French bulldogs are also adorable. I is for imagination and the new path ahead. We create a better world with the words that we spread. Words like innovate and ideal, include and inspire, help us lift one another to reach higher and higher. Look at all of that innovation and imagination happening on that page. That seems like a party I want to come to. J is for joy, that we seek every day in the memory of loved ones who paved the way. Like the author James Baldwin, who wrote his life on each page, an honest illustration of queer stories on stage. And the plays of Lorraine Hansberry, a lesbian writer, who was an artist, an activist, a fighter. J is for jazz. Sounds and of rhythm and blues. Betsy Smith sang with a voice filled with stories and truths. Tony Jackson played piano so the crowds could get down. They would boogie and spin, smiles emerging from frowns. Yes. Who loves a good jazz get down? That was the oldest way to say that, and I am not apologizing. Me and my Miranda Priestley hair reading to the kids today. K, back on track. I have ADHD, it's fine. K is for knowledge, the power of facts, because knowing your truth will help you fight back against hateful stories and myths that are spread to silence queer people and hurt and oppress. That's important today, kiddos. Knowing our history means we understand why our identities are feared and our books are banned. Let's read that one again, shall we? Knowing our history means we understand why our identities are feared and our books are banned. This knowledge is power. It helps us resist. We can all call the truth and on justice insist. K is also to help keep our heads high, no matter the hate and no matter the lies. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you can spread your wings wide, and up high you can soar. Reading is fundamental, not just in the cool drag race and Paris is Burning way, but read. Read so you know, and read the classics. L. Can we all guess what L is for? L is for love. Can you spell it with me? Each letter of love is a lesson you'll see. L is for liberty, which means to be free, because love feels like sailing on warm, open seas. O is for options, to love who you please. Love means choosing our happiness, living with ease. V is for vibrant, valued, and venture, because love is a colorful, precious adventure. E is for elated. We revel in bliss. When love fills our hearts, there's no feeling like this. L is for the way you... we don't have the rights to that song, so I'm not going to continue. M is for the freedom to marry who you please, a right that was granted after many centuries. Queer people were treated badly, punished and denied. They were told their love was wrong, given laws to abide. Until one day in June, the highest court in the land, well, this is talking about America, decided all marriage should be celebrated. No gay marriage banned. Marriage is a right that we fought for and won, but don't close your eyes. The fight is not done. Marriage isn't for everyone. It's not always the goal. For the sake of justice we shout, marriage equality for all. Stand tall, speak up, celebrate each victory, and keep working together to make history. Look at that lovely wedding happening. So cute. Love is adorable. N for notable, like legendary figure Marsha P. Johnson, whose voice never quivered when telling the world that all humans are equal, that we must fight for the rights for transgendered people. And Sylvia Rivera, who was loud and defiant when transgender people were asked to be quiet. She said all types of queer people deserve to speak. Together we're strong, but divided we are weak. We're not going to get too political today. I'll make a little couple side jabs, but that last part is also important. That divided we are weak. We need to stand together, folks. The world's a scary place right now. O for the optimist that we must be. I swear I did not remember that O was optimism. Like Stormy De Lavari, they said they... Let's start again with O, shall we? O for the optimist that we must be. Like Stormy De Lavari, who said we will be free. In a suit and bow tie, speaking openly and loud, demanding lesbians' rights when she was out and proud. O is for Oshtish, who was brave and headstrong when colonizers said her way of life was wrong. Invaders insisted native people change their ways, but Oshtish practiced her traditions and refused to obey. O is for outspoken. There are so many we've seen, like actor George Takei, a legend on screen. He endured discrimination in its many forms, but by being himself, stereotypes were transformed. Yes. And finally, P is for pride. When we take to the streets, come join our parade, come follow our beat. It's a festival, a party. We hold hands and sing loud. We dress in our best, dance, laugh, and feel proud. I know that here at Mosaics we had a lot this last Pride where that was the case. But Pride is more than one day a year. It's being your truest self and casting out fear. Pride is waking up every day saying, I celebrate me. Pride is looking in a mirror and loving what you see. On this page, my favorite is this lovely individual just vibing. Just absolutely living and vibing her truth. Or their truth. Q is for queens of our hearts of the light. A glorious tradition. Oh, what a sight. Strutting on stage, sashay, sashay. RuPaul is an iconic drag queen who paved the way. There were queens before RuPaul. Anyway. Drag is more than a spectacle. It's more than a scene. Drag is one way of saying we are here to be seen. We can dress how we want, different from the rest. With flair and pizzazz, we turn up as our best. Because I'm giving you English teacher realness today. This is the best I could do today. and that's okay. R is for rejoice and renew, for the truths of queer lives before you, me, and you. Never forget the struggles, the hurdles, the fights. Remember their names in their triumphs delight. R is for rock star. There's one you may know from his remarkable lyrics, his rhythm, his flow. Lil Nas X is world renowned. He rocks out on stage till the crowd is spellbound. Rock stars and rebels, there are many to revere. We respect when we say we're here and we're queer. Yes. Work, Lil Nas X. S is for Stonewall, the historic protest. Thousands gathered in the streets with a simple request. Treat queer people with dignity, treat us with respect. Let the law of the land safeguard and protect. Before that day, a movement had been looming, but that summer morning, there was an uprising. Police smashed into a bar called the Stonewall Inn and confronted the queer patrons partying within. The Stonewall attack spurred queer people to shout after years of demanding the right to be out. The battle wasn't new, and it still isn't won, but Stonewall signaled a start. A new era had begun. Yes. T is for trailblazers, and queer people have plenty. Janelle Monáe, Blair Imani, Jackie Moms Malby. They paved us a path forward, a future of choices. We salute their courage, their visions, their voices. When Sally Ride was a child, she dreamed of soaring to the stars. At school, she studied science and learned of Jupiter and Mars. And one day, her dream came true. Her mission she would face to be the first American woman to jet into space. Charlie Parkhurst was a rancher who was unafraid of danger, the wild horses, thieves, and deserts. Charlie was no stranger, riding up and over mountains, moving cash and precious gold. Charlie's tales of adventure will never get old. Yes. Don't worry, we're almost done with the alphabet. Almost. U is for the ways we unite to be strong. Despite our many differences, we all belong. Uniting our voices means that we're still unique, but we're stronger together as justice we seek. Elliot Page said that when we must understand to accept one another. So let's join hands. Uniting means coming together to stay. Queer people exist and are here to stay. When allies join us, we're greater in force, and we protest together to become one loud voice. Under one umbrella, we march for queer rights. We respect for our differences. For fairness, we fight. There we go. V is for vital as queer people are. Our contributions help the world and take us far. Alan Hart was a doctor who found new ways to help sick people use x-rays. V is for vision, to see all we can be when we imagine a world where queer people are free. Vision means learning lessons from the past and building a future that's inclusive and vast. W is for writing stories and plays, like Tennessee Williams, who gained lots of praise, including not one but 2 Pulitzer Prizes for tales packed with drama, action, and surprises. W is for winning. What battles we won. The right to marry, have jobs, to love, and have fun. But In too many places, sadness hangs in the air, which is why we must work and make the world fair. Wonder to yourself, how can we all be free? What changes can I make? Because change starts with me. This page is the law of trans rights, which is huge right now. We need to protect our trans brothers and sisters. X is for X gender, which comes from Japan, an identity that is neither woman nor man. Gender is a spectrum, it's not binary. You are free to choose your own identity. Some say this is wrong and only two options exist, but as long as we live the idea, we resist. Nowadays, you might hear words like non-binary, gender queer, two-spirit, or GNC, which stands for gender non-conforming. Which is to say, you don't have to follow, you can make your own way. Yes. Y is for you and the choices you make to live a life of compassion, to learn from mistakes. You can join your community and march for our rights because equality is a must. It's everyone's fight. You have the power to make the world fair. You can make choices to show that you care. You can wake up each morning and smile and say, I will fight for queer rights today and every day. Yes. Look at all that love and affirmingness and education. Z. We're down to the last letter. Z is for zero tolerance, which means we don't stand for hatred wherever it's seen. There's no room for prejudice, homophobia, or bias. We should all be valued. Respect should be highest. Z is for a zillion queer stories. As old as the earth, in our hands is one droplet. There's much more to learn. An ocean of stories, a galaxy of sagas, wisdom and adventure, escapades, and drama. That's literally my favorite line of this whole book. Z is for zeal, of which you have plenty. To share all you know about queer histories. So go to the world and share these stories, tales of hope and activism, tales of legends and glory. The end. Yay! Our first book of the day! And it's a long one, so thanks for staying up with all that. Now, after each book, I'm going to take a second. We're going to interact with the live, do this whole thing. So thank you to everyone on TikTok for all the lovely gifts. Much appreciated. That is not the word I wanted. Much appreciated. Thank you. And what am I? Thank you, Mama Spoonie. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Brat Pack. I love that I have notes happening off screen that you cannot see. Burns, our amazing technical director of all of our lives and tech here at Mosaics, is here with me today, getting this done. Oh, the green clown, thank you. Thank you. What am I doing? Oh, is this to make the thing? Oh, making a heart?
Uh-huh. Have you never done finger hearts before? Okay, we're gonna cancel the live, and I'm gonna go teach Tara about the.
Okay, so finger hearts is the thing. Okay, look, I'm learning. I'm dressed like Miranda Priestley teaches English today. Which, who's excited for that sequel? I am. But thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna keep going. We're here. We're here for 4 hours, and this is sponsored by Everyone Should Tag Red Bull. Because it doesn't just give you wings, it gives you anxiety. Remember that, kids.
We're gonna get sued.
You can't get sued for free advertisement.
You can get sued for saying it causes anxiety.
Caffeine. Caffeine causes anxiety in large doses, no matter what the current administration tells you to believe about science. So the next book, so how we're going to do this today, a little bit of a rundown. I'm going to do 3 books that are queer and about acceptance and everything, and then we're going to do books that are banned. So super excited to just have a variety of books today. And this is one of my favorite things of what we do here at Mosaics, is educate about the books. Banned books. Our bookstore is exclusively queer and or banned books. We have over 600 books being delivered next week.
Knock on wood.
They were supposed to be here weeks ago. It's a whole thing. But we're super excited. Because if you've seen on our TikToks and other things, 80% of our stock was actually sold at our last Pride events. Shout out Salt Lake City Pride. And shout out to Lovebound Library for having an amazing event that also sold out a lot of our books. And so we take book donations. So if you're here in the Salt Lake City area or Utah County area, or you want to mail them to us even, if you would like to, media mail is inexpensive-ish. You can go ahead and send any queer books our way. Queer kids books, especially trans and sapphic are our biggest ones that go quickest here, because that is the largest community we service, is the trans masc and sapphic communities. So, but speaking of trans, we're going to talk non-binary for a second, because this next individual is a lovely actor, and they are non-binary. And their name is Nico Tortorella. Probably enunciated that really weird, but that's okay. Because right now we are going to be reading their book, Olivia Is You. So, everyone in the comments, send some hearts. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't see any hearts on the screen yet. Oh, there we go. We have a couple. I need some more. More love, because then we're going to be going. So, Olivia Is You by Nico Tortorella. My name is Oliviette, and all of it is me. I have special powers to be all I want to be. I am Oliviette, and all of it is me. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I do not get out of bed this excited every morning. It's definitely not how this goes down. Some days I feel so happy, smiling in a great mood. Some days I feel so grumpy, frowning and very blue. All my feelings are me, and everything you feel is you. And it's okay to have both those days. I know that I do, and guess what? Spoiler alert. Everyone has bad days. I know. Shocking, I tell you. Some days I feel like a queen. Some days I feel like a king. I am the space between it all, so today I'll dress just like me. That is my favorite way to show I am each, any, and everything. Do you love that Olivia is the king of the jungle with her dog? And, spoiler alert, this is the most Tara outfit. I am inspired so much by Oliviette and their outfit. I was very inspired by Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy growing up. That is my aesthetic. Water reminds me of me, how it moves from state to state. Sometimes I skate, or cook, or swim. Somehow, they all relate. And just as water is fluid going from ice to gas to wet, I can be everything and all of it. I am ever changing Oliviette. Yes. And I love that the girl is playing hockey. But I am not the only one to contain such different parts. You and I are quite similar. Just look inside our hearts. Lovely dolls. And I'm sorry, I said the girls' team earlier, but it's the everyone's team. We are all connected, part of this giant, big universe, each one made by a higher power. No one better, no one worse. We're all connected, just like these paper dolls. Isn't that fun? All of us are special, unique, and individual. We come in all shapes and colors, yet all of us are equal. Yes. And we're all dancing and vibing. My love flows from me and it goes straight to you. Loving is my special power and you can share it too. Look at all these individuals sharing love for each other and the world and humanity. That's what we need. I am Oliviette, and all of it is me. All of it is you, and all love, it is you. The end. Did we like that one, y'all? It's a cute one. It's cute. I like it. I love the illustrations. It's all illustrated by Melissa Kashawagi. And it's a beautiful art style. Love it. Any books like this you can get on bookshop.org. And it can benefit us directly. You just select the Mosaics Resource Center. It's like Amazon, where the books will come straight to you, but instead of supporting capitalism, you're supporting nonprofits and independent bookstores like us. So if you see a book that you like today, you can go ahead and message us. We will reach out to you, let you know which one it is. I'll even give you the ISBN of it so you can do a quick search. Yeah, and between the books and the rest of the day, we are going to be taking small little breaks. At the top of the hour, we will be doing like a reset, just so we can keep all the audio and everything. But TikTok, you'll still have audio and everything, so we will still be able to talk and chat and everything. So, yeah. Was there anything I missed, Tech Director Burns?
We got some more gifts.
We got some more gifts! If that's from the first one, if that's who I think it's from.
Yes. Twice.
3 times the lady. My best friend gave us some gifts. So thank you, Anya Bacon. If you are in Utah or anywhere really, follow the Anya Bacon on all platforms. They are the best drag artist I have ever had the pleasure of working with and knowing. I don't just say that because they're my best friend, but they are genuinely one of the most talented and kind and caring people you will ever meet in your life. And life isn't fair and has handed them some real ugly cards, especially recently. So send them all the love you can. If they can get like some followers out of this, that I would be ecstatic. So.
Anya just also sent finger hearts as well.
Wait, this. I thought that like when they did it yesterday, it was or just now, it was like money. I was like, I'm still confused. Finger hearts. Okay, I will learn. I just learned how to do that heart, but I look like I am like trying to be like the crypt keeper. It's not great. But also, Nando's, thank you so much for your gifts as well. I also have to give a special shout out to my drag child, White Chocolate. for this hair. I gave her this in the worst shape ever, and she like completely restyled it and made it usable. Definitely living my mom fantasy today, which I'm kind of here for. So this is my new aesthetic, doing virtual, going back to when I thrived during the little pandemic we had, drag from the waist up. Big fan. Big fan. Like, I'm not wearing heels today, y'all. We're wearing the Birkenstocks, so it's fine. Professionalism.
Pants would have been appreciated.
I am wearing a full dress. I would like you all to know the slander. The slander of it all. Okay. Are you ready for the next book? Because this is a classic. I have not actually, so I am going to reveal something. As storytellers, we are supposed to do this thing called pre-read our books. So that we know. I've read many of these before, but some of them I haven't. Because I was like, oh, we're fine. We Gucci. We're going to see if that theory is correct today, because I'm going to be reading you a classic today. Now, in the comments, let us know. Someone didn't have their phone on silent in the studio.
I had the other one on silent apparently, but this one not.
Fired. Just kidding. Please don't leave. Please don't leave.
Storms out.
No. We will be doing, so in the comments, how many people have actually read this one in a while? The Little Engine That Could. Yes, let's hear it in the comments if we're excited for The Little Engine That Could. Because when I was picking books, I wanted to be positive today. Because, yeah, the world kind of is in the poop scooper today. Like, out there in the real world. And it kind of affects people's ability to think like, well, what difference can I make? Can I do this? Am I good enough? Yes, you are. Even if I have to slap it out of you. Just kidding, that's not this type of show. But are we excited for The Little Engine That Could?
There are trains in the chat.
There are trains in the chat. I'm going to leave that joke there. Just know, I see you trains in the chat. I appreciate the work you're doing. You make sure to support that caboose, okay? Anyway. The Little Engine That Could by Wattie Piper. Chug, chug, chug. Puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. I need to remember holding it over here so y'all can see. She was a happy little train, and she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full with good things for boys and girls, and theys and thems. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears and almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Who would want which toy? I am impartial to the baby elephant. I love a good chunky toy. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars filled with toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives. Why are there jackknives in this book? Children. Picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing boys and girls and theys and thems could want. Once again, why is there a pocket knife in here? Don't give kids pocket knives. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls and theys and thems to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfasts, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops and lollipops for after-meal treats. You know you're getting a little up there in age when you heard spinach and you're like, oh, I actually need to stop by the store and get some of that for dinner tonight. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She could simply not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. Oh no. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What were all those good little boys and girls and theys and thems on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine and a funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us ask him to help us. They're going to ask the other engine for help. So all of the dolls and toys cried out together, please, shiny new engine, won't you pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls and theys and thems on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Oh, what are we going to do? We have to keep reading to find out. But the shiny engine snorted, I will pull you. Let's start this over. But the shiny new engine snorted, I pull you? I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain and more cars than you've ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths and dining cars with waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and parlor cars in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out at big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. That's what we call a mean train. And after he steamed to the roll house, where engines live when they're not busy, how sad the little train and all the toys felt. Aww. Then the little clown called out, a passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great, big, strong one. Let us ask him to help us. Do you think they're going to help? The little toy clown waved his flag, and the strong engine came to a stop. Oh, please, big engine, cried all of the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls, and theys and thems, on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Oh no. Oh no. But the big, strong engine bellowed, I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train load of big machines over the mountain. These mountains print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I wouldn't pull the likes of you. And the freight engine puffed off into the roadhouse. These are some mean trains. Just like some mean gays in the world. Just be nice and help each other out. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up! Cried the little toy clown. The freight engine isn't the only one in the world. Here comes another, and he looks very old and tired, but the train is so little, perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. Do you think it's going to be able to help? I don't know. Please, kind engine, cried all of the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls and theys and thems on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest. Wow. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roadhouse chugging. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Then instead, the so it was a mistake to try to read the book without pre-reading. Then indeed, the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and the toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, here is another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us. The very little engine came chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. What's the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. We might get some help. Are we going to get some help? Hope so. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you help pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the little boys and girls and theys and thems on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine. Oh. Let's see if they help. I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me only for switching trains on the yard. I have never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls and theys and thems on the other side of the mountain, who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Sometimes you have to help to get things done, even if it's hard. Then she said, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly and slowly and slowly they were off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and all the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. Now, this is where I need all y'all's help. You know this part. I think I can. 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 Up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray! Hooray! Cried the little toy, the funny little clown, and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls and theys and thems in the city will be so happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountains, I thought I could. 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 The end. You can do anything you put your mind to within reason of your body and your abilities and everything else. I don't need anyone getting super ideas that they can go and change the world by doing dangerous things.
I can fly.
Yeah, please don't do that. Unless you're in a plane, then you can't fly. But did we have fun in the chat? Did we have fun with that one? What's a time check right now?
It is 2:02.
It's 2:02. I've already done an hour.
Mhm.
Wow.
We're going to keep TikTok going, but you won't be able to see video for a couple minutes. We're going to reset Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, let's reset. We'll be right back. And I'll stay on YouTube, but you won't have video, but you'll have audio. Is that what you just said?
TikTok, you won't be able to. You'll be able to